Hey, welcome to another tutorial. So in this video today I will show you how you can migrate or transfer your WordPress site from one domain to another domain. So just if you want to change your website domain name, you can follow this tutorial and change your website domain name. So first thing what you have to do is go to the old website where it is currently working. So for me this is my website smarthelpguides.com, and our first thing we have to do is log into the WordPress dashboard. So how you can log in is go to here and click on dashboard, or by simply clicking typing in this word wp admin. Okay, so after this is how you have to log in. Okay, log into your WordPress dashboard, and we will need to install a plugin called go to add new. Okay, so we will install a plugin called Duplicator by Snapcreek. What you have to do is just search for this plugin, Duplicator, and I have already installed it and activated it. And installing and activating any WordPress plugin is very simple. So I hope you already know how to do that, so I'm not going to show that again. And if you need any help, please post in the comments. I will try to help you. Okay, so what you have to do is install this Duplicator plugin, and then after installing, this will show you this plugin will show in your install plugin list like this. And what you have to do is install it, activate it, and then from here click on manage. And after this, what you have to do is create a new package. So before creating a new package, what I will suggest you to do is, this is completely optional, but from my previous experience I have faced some issues with security plugins. So what I suggest is to disable any security plugin and caching plugin before you create a backup and move your site. So I will go to the install plugins list, and from here what you have to do is deactivate any security plugin. For example, here I'm using this Ninja firewall, so I will deactivate this, and I will also deactivate this caching plugin. So depending upon which security plugin you are using, you can deactivate it. And after deactivating that plugin, again come to this Duplicator menu and go to packages, and then from here go to create new. Okay, now this will show you can select your package backup file name. So how I like to name is date and time. You can also add a note to your backup. So I will add demo. Then click on next. And the best thing about this plugin is this works very well even on shared hosting. So a lot of backup plugins actually do cause a lot of errors on shared hosting because of lack of resources. They require a lot of resources, but this plugin is awesome. It's very simple to use, and it will back up all your files. You can use it as a backup plugin. You can use it to duplicate your websites. You can use it to copy your website or move to a different domain. This is a very good plugin, and you can also use it to back up files to cloud directly. For that you will need to buy Duplicate Pro version. So if you want to buy the Pro version, please check the link in the description for a discount. Okay, so after checking everything is good, just click on build. Okay, this will take a few seconds depending upon your hosting server and your size of your website. Okay, so once package is completed, What you have to do is just click on one click download, and if you're using Chrome, you will see this notification. Just click on allow and download both these files. So for demo, I have already downloaded these files. So from here, okay, so this is the backup files. I have already downloaded them. This zip file contains all your website data, all your media files, everything. You can use any zip file viewer and see. So this contains everything, and this contains all the data, everything. And this is the installer.php, and we will need this file to restore our website on the new domain. So this is the first part, and after getting the backup, what you have to do is go to your domain registrar. For example, here I'm using Namecheap, and this Namecheap is a very good domain registrar. For cheap domains, go to Namecheap. You can find my affiliate link in the description. If you find this tutorial helpful, please buy a domain from my affiliate link. And okay, so after buying your domain, and if you need any help with buying a domain, please click on there will be a card link showing how to purchase your domain from Namecheap. So I've already bought it, and what you have to do is change your DNS servers. And if you need any help with the DNS server and how to buy a new domain and point it to your server, please check the cards. I will put a link to a video where I will about how to purchase domain and point it to name server and add name server and point it to your hosting. So here, for example, in this name server, I'm using Cloudflare. So after pointing your domain to your new hosting, what you have to do is go to cpanel hosting server. So this can be you may be using a different cpanel is the most common hosting server for shared hosting or for most of the hosting. So if you are using a different panel, please let me know, and I will give you how to steps for that panel. Okay, so after logging into your cpanel, go to file manager. Okay, so for demo purpose, what I will do is create an add-on domain of I will create a subdomain. Okay, so this part was just completely optional, and I should have done it before creating this tutorial, but anyways. So after logging into your file manager, what you have to do is usually go to the public HTML folder, or depending upon your hosting server, their configuration, how they separate domains. For me, this is the demo subdomain I just created. What you have to do is go here and then upload the backup package, both files we just created before. So I will upload them. You have to upload both these files on your hosting server. Okay, so after the upload is complete, just go to the file manager to check if the upload has been completed properly. So as you can see, I have uploaded both these files. So now what we have to do is go to the new domain. So this is the new domain, which you can see currently is showing 404 error. So go to the new domain and type /installer.php and hit enter. Okay, go to the installer.php. Then you will see this screen. This is the duplicator plugin installer.php. So what you should see this test as pass green. So if both these tests are green, setup test and validation test, then what you have to do is click on I have read and accept all terms and notices, and then click on next. Okay, depending upon your website size, this will take a few minutes to few seconds. So now what we have to do is this will require a new database. So either you can create a new database or you can connect and remove all data. So what I would suggest you to do is go back to your cPanel, and then go to your database, my SQL database, and from here what you have to do is create a user and database. Assuming this is a new hosting or this is your old hosting, you can use the old database, or just to be safe, just create a new database and it will be much easier and clean method. So what I will do is create a new database, demo22db, and create a new user, demo22db, and you can use a password. Just use the auto password generator and then use this password. So I have created this user MySQL database and a MySQL user. Now what you have to do is connect both these database and user and grant them both privileges. So okay, now and here what you have to do is paste the same password you just used and copy user and database from here. Okay, now what you have to do is click on make changes and you should see a success screen here. Okay, and after that what you have to do is click on test database, and this is showing okay, so sorry, I have in action I'll select connect and remove all data. Okay, so now again click on retry test, and if it passes both tests, then click on next and then click on OK. So just be careful that you should know that this will remove all the data from your MySQL database. So I would suggest everyone to use a new database, and it becomes much easier. So as you can see, this should by default be the correct URL, and you would not be required to make any changes. So I would suggest you to not change anything here, and you can change all the title and everything after migrating your website. So then click on next. And then okay, so everything is good, and okay, let's check the front end of our website. If everything is successful, then we should see our old website on this new domain. And as you can see, this is the new domain, and earlier it was on so this is the old domain and this is the new domain, and you can see we have successfully moved our website to a new domain. So now and if you want, you can check the changes made to your config.php file, compare both them, and also the htaccess file. So yeah, and then let's check the admin area if we can log in successfully or not. Just use your usual old website credentials to log in. And as you can see here, we have successfully logged in to the new domain admin dashboard, and the installer file cleanup ran, and all our backup packages has been removed completely. But I would suggest you to go to cPanel and just go to the file manager and make sure that all the backup files are deleted. And just to confirm, because they contain all the data of your website and can be very dangerous if your website get hacked or someone manages to access them. So please make sure that all these files are deleted completely and properly, and also try to reload this page, and it should show you a 404 error, page not found. And so everything is successful. I will just go to the website again and check if all the images and everything are working properly. And as you can see, the images is loading properly. And just to show you the image URL, and the image URL points to the new domain. So what happens with some other methods in which you change your domain name from the PHP admin from the MySQL database, what happens is all the reference to your images and other URLs points to the old domain, so that causes a lot of problem, and then you have to use some other plugin to replace them. So if you follow this tutorial, you don't have to do that. This is a much better, cleaner and simple way to migrate your website, change your website domain. And I hope you'll find this tutorial helpful, and if you have any feedback, please post in the comments. Sorry about the background noise, and if you if you are getting any error or any other problem, please post in the comments and let me know. I will try to help you. And if you like this tutorial, please check the link in the description, and if you want to buy a hosting or domain, please use my affiliate links, and consider subscribing to my channel.